Welcome, parents and guardians. My name is Mrs. Palmer, and I'm your child's geometry teacher.
All right, parents, let's go ahead and take a look at your child's geometry Schoology page. So at the top of the page, you will find the Zoom class meeting link. Your student can just go ahead and click on this link and it'll take them right into our Zoom class for the day. Underneath that, they will find their third 9 weeks folder. This is where all the content is, the assignments and everything that we do on a daily basis. And I'll go take you in there in just a moment. Underneath this is a page called the Zoom ID information and rules page, and I'm going to click on this just to show you that it does have the ID at the top, it does have the rules, and then down at the bottom what I've added for your child this semester is a way for them to join Remind. That was a little bit easier than the welcome letter that we did last semester. You are welcome to go ahead and join Remind as well. You just need to text this number, the code down below, and you can find this right underneath your child's third 9 weeks folder in Schoology. This is a great way for me to be able to get in contact with your student. They can ask questions, I can give them reminders, we can do it's one-on-one and or a whole class. So like a reminder would be set out to the whole class, or I could just send an individual message if the need arises. It's a great way for them to ask questions if they need help on something. It's also a great way for them to ask for assignments that they need reopened to be reopened. Okay, let's go back to the main page and let's keep looking. Underneath that, there's a page for your child in case they miss or they can't attend a Zoom meeting. Whatever the case may be, I know that lots of things can happen, but if they click on this, it's gonna give them a little tutorial of what's expected of them on a daily basis if they're not really sure what they should do if they can't attend the meeting. Keep scrolling down. And there's a parent and guardian information page folder right here. Go ahead and click on that, and it's going to give you the parent-teacher conferences from last semester, but right underneath, and I'll move this to the top, is the parent and guardian information page. You're going to find a welcome letter from me and my student teacher from last semester, but more importantly, you're going to find that graphic that was on the folder bigger here. This graphic is going to get you on how to communicate with me, how to get in contact with me. So you could always email me. That's a really good way to get in contact with me. There's the Google Voice. There's also Remind. You're welcome to join the Remind. You can contact me through Schoology, or your child can. And then, of course, it has my Zoom meeting room information as well. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what a typical day for your student would look like. If there's any upcoming assignments that are current in Schoology, they would show up over here, but I really do encourage you to have your student open up the third 9 weeks folder. The current 9 weeks will always be right here underneath the Zoom meeting at the top of their page. Inside, they're going to find the orange and black schedule. I did break it up. It's got January, and then it has the rest of the spring semester, February through June. You'll see a folder for every week of this 9 weeks. The current one is always at the bottom, and you'll know it's the current one because it has the peek at the week picture on it. This peek at the week picture, I really do try to get it up no later than Sunday night. So if they go and check Sunday after dinner, that peek at the week folder for the next week should be up. So it just kind of lets them be able to see what my assignments are going to be for this week and what I'm going to be expected to be learning. Let's go ahead and take a look in a regular week would look like. So let's click on week 2. Inside, you're going to see the daily folders. They have class 3 times a week. The reason for the Monday/Tuesday and the Thursday/Friday is because I have 3rd period on Monday and then I have 7th period here on Tuesday, and they get the same content. So it would show up as their first folder, and then on Wednesday they would see the Wednesday folder come in underneath it. We had class meetings, so they saw that page as well. And then, of course, on Friday, this folder would show up for them as well. Let's go ahead and take a peek inside this first folder so you can see what a typical day looks like. They do start the day with an attendance check while we're waiting for everyone to join the meeting. The attendance check is normally just trivia. It's never math related. And it's just a fun way to make sure that they do get counted present, or if they do get counted absent, that their attendance does get changed. Underneath that, they're going to find a picture of the agenda for that day. Underneath the agenda is the classwork page. Now, I know a lot of students, they don't really come in and access this, but I really want you to know what's here. Some of the stuff that I do provide for them. So there is a link right here for them to go over to Alex. This is the website that we use for our classwork. So any of our assignments that go in our grade book are always right here on this classwork page underneath the agenda picture. And any links or anything like that will be there as well. You'll also find, if it's a day that we're having a lesson, that there's a pre-recorded video of that lesson that we did live in class. This is for any of the students that have problems with their Wi-Fi, or they have to leave, any kind of emergency or any kind of appointment that they would have to attend. There's always a pre-recorded video for them. And then down underneath, you'll notice that there's a PDF that they can download. These are the notes that I use in the video and in the live class, and they can go ahead and print them out, and they can fill them out on their own if they so choose. Underneath that, you will find the exit ticket, which is their last assignment in Schoology. The exit ticket goes along with the lesson, and it just gives me information to see, did they understand what I taught that day? The exit ticket does not go in the grade book. What goes in the grade book is the classwork assignment on this page right here, which is always in the Alex link. Well, mostly always in the Alex link. Let me go ahead and show you what Alex looks like and some of the features of this program that your child is using for their assignments in my class. So I try to keep the homework at about 5 to 6 questions per day. We try to get them done as best as possible in class so that they can ask questions and get help. Per the no homework policy. Alex does some really great things. It offers them some supports. Over here on the side, they have an explanation. They have an example that they can read through, and they have a message center. I'm not quite sure if the message comes to me or if the message goes to Alex, but they're there for them to utilize. Alex gives them a chance to check their work. So I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to put in answers that I know are not right, but I just want to show you that they can go ahead and check this, and Alex is going to go ahead and tell them that they are not right. It's going to tell them that they're incorrect. Now, had I got one of these right, Alex actually would have told me that I got one of them right. But what's really nice about Alex is it allows them to try again without any penalty. So I'm going to come back and let me see if I can try to get these correct. Now, it should be a fraction, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot here. Maybe I'll even mess up a little bit just to see if we can get that extra chance. And then this one I'm going to put, there we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and recheck it. All right, partially correct. So my answer is incorrect, but I know that I got some of them right. Well, I know as the teacher that it's the last one that I got wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I flipped it. But of course, your child can use Remind to send me a message. They can send a picture because it works just like text messaging. And they can go ahead and ask me, what did I do wrong? I don't know which one's wrong. Oh, wait, that one's still wrong. There we go. Let me fix that. There we go. Oh, So I've gotten partial credit. So what I can do is I can accept my partial credit and continue on, or I can go ahead and I can try another. Okay, so I can accept my partial credit, or I could go ahead and try another one and get my full credit. And it's just really great. They do not have this feature on their quizzes and tests, but if they do their assignments in Alex, they've already seen what's going to be on their quizzes and tests because I pulled the quizzes and tests from the assignments. If you have any more questions, please feel free to go ahead and sign up for a one-on-one conference this afternoon. And I'd be glad to talk through any questions or concerns that you have. Thank you.